Hi, Crystal Balls. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Say hi to Sunny. She's chewing on her paw right now. So today we're going to do a video about Summer Wells. So if you enjoy, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to join Patreon. So I have done several videos on Summer Wells. I don't remember them. So we are just going to start off here by looking at these cards and seeing what we can see and what story we are being given, because as of right now, it's been over 2 years. We don't know what happened to Summer Wells. So the first card we get is Judgment. So obviously right away, there's a lot of judgment surrounding this case. But following up with the next card, there's a lot of judgment against the family in this case, and we kind of know that already. But there's a lot of judgment coming from all over the world of the family and people involved in this case. There seems to be a lot of secrets that are being kept. There seems to be answers right there. The answer's right there. He knows the answer, but he's waiting for the best offer. Interesting. So this person knows what happened, but they're waiting for the best offer in order to spill the beans. And of course, that person's going to end up being crucified because they've known the answer all along to what happened to Summer Wells this whole time. But somebody knows. Somebody knows, and it's not a child. It's not one of the kids in the house. It's not a minor. It's somebody that is directly involved with the family. So I'm excluding their children, but I'm not excluding the parents. Let's see here. Somebody's been taking us for a ride. Whatever has happened is already done. So I hate saying that, but it's already done. It's already over with. Like the situation that happened with Summer, it's not like she's being tortured. She was kidnapped and tortured and hurt or anything like that. I mean, yes, she was hurt. She's no longer with us. But it's not like she was tortured for days on end or anything like that. Thank God. Her death was imminent and quick. But that person, only that person, one and alone, knows exactly what happened. I think the gender isn't revealing itself to me, even though it's strongly presenting as male. It does not mean that, even though it's strongly presenting as male, does not mean that it is a male person. It could be a female who is presenting as male, or a female who is, more masculine, or a female that is transgender. But I am leaning more towards somebody who has more masculine, stereotypical masculine traits, who knows everything. The Empress is the grandmother. Interestingly enough, it's the grandmother. Why is the grandmother the Empress? Because she knows too what happened, but not all of it. She knows a good extent of what happened, but she doesn't know the whole story. She knows that Summer is gone. She knows she will never see Summer again. She understands that this has a direct correlation with her own daughter, Rose. This is a generational situation. This is generational haunts. This is generational curses that is astronomically impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but incalculable for a family to have 2 major kidnappings within a 25-year period. And it's something that the grandma knows. It's something that she may have even herself set into motion for her daughter Rose. and now for Summer. Indirectly for Summer, but she may have directly affected what happened to her daughter Rose. I I believe her name is Rose. The world tells me the world is ready for this story. The world will find out. They'll never find out the entire story. They're gonna. I'm gonna use this phrase because this is the phrase that I'm getting. They're going to get a bastardized version of it. So bastardized version of the story. It will not be the real deal. We will only hear bits and pieces of it. Like, we'll know that Summer is gone, and we'll know that it was because of this action, but we may never know who actually did this action. Or more likely, we won't know if somebody was traded for this action, if there was a trade to happen for this action, which I'm kind of leaning towards right now. I feel like there was some sort of trade that happened that led to Summer's demise. There is going to be communication about it. Somebody is around here in this family line here, and this could be an uncle, this could be a cousin, this is somebody in this family line is going to spill because they have indirect knowledge of what happened. So somebody over here has been gossiping. Somebody over here has been gossiping, and this person over here is going to sound the alarm bells. It's going to be the whistleblower. And they're going to be a whistleblower, and people aren't going to believe them right away. They're not going to believe what they have to say because they're, sixfold away from the problem. They're not necessarily, grandma. They're not necessarily mom or dad. They're not necessarily, brothers who were right there at that time when this happened. But this person, even though there might be sixfold away, is the only person that's going to speak up. The only person that's going to speak up and say, this is what happened. This is what I know. Even though this is a rumor, this is what I know. Wow, so bizarre. So bizarre. This is a very bizarre case. Again, it feels like one person only knows what happened, even though multiple people were involved. And I think there's 3 people involved. I think 2 of them, we will never hear their story. And I don't know why, but we'll never hear their story. We're going to hear one person's story, but we'll never hear the other 2. The Ten of Cups shows me that Summer Wells is okay. She crossed over. I know I've said this before. She's crossed over. She's made it. She's very happy where she's at. She's a very strong little girl. She's still growing up on the other side. She was taken out of this life suddenly and as a child. So part of her healing process is for her to grow up on the other side. So she's growing up. She's aging. So she will be aging differently than what we can understand here on Earth, but she will be aging. She's still a child, but she has the ability to understand all points that happen to her. She misses her home. She misses the good times with her parents and her brothers. She watches them, but what? She watches them, but she's not engaging with them. She doesn't want to scare them. It's like she wants to scare them. Like she wants to go boo. I mean, like a child's version of a ghost in Sheets. She wants to go up to him and go boo, but she doesn't want to scare them. She's afraid to scare them. because she had more courtesy for them than they ever had for her. And ouch, that hurt. But I mean, it's true. It's true. Um, we will bury. I know I've said it before. We probably won't find a body, but now I'm seeing we will bury a body, or remains, whatever is left of her. I don't like saying it like that, but she's no longer here with us. This body was just a vessel, and this vessel carried her until what was she? Almost 5, 6, a very young age, and that definitely was not a natural death. Um, I keep seeing the church. I feel like the church has something to do with this, and I really, really feel like the church is covering something up. Now, I'm not saying the church, meaning all churches, but the churches that the Wells family is directly involved in. They know something, and they have been covering it up, whether that be abuse, whether that be something that happened to Summer, whether that be something that happened to the brothers, or something about their lifestyle. They covered it up. They are very unchristian. There's something about that church group, I'm telling you, that is wrong. They're inverted. They are not Christian. They are something else. And I feel like they are directly involved in a cover-up around the mother. I don't know so much as Dawn, because I feel like Dawn is ostracized a bit, but I feel like something to do with Summer Wells' mother, and I can't remember her name right now. I feel like they have covered stuff up. All right, one more card and then we're gonna go. So there's she's haunting people's dreams, even though she doesn't want to scare them. The people that directly hurt her, even though she doesn't want to scare them, she is giving them dreams. She's giving them nightmares. So she's fighting back in her own way. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this as it is, because I'm starting to get a headache, and I feel like she's okay. Like, I feel nothing bad about what she's doing on the other side. Like, I don't feel like she went anywhere bad. I feel like she's happy. I feel like her spirit is free. I feel like she's a wonderful little child that is enjoying her afterlife and is as happy as you possibly can imagine. And she isn't holding people accountable because she doesn't understand what that means. But she knows well enough that at least these 2 people that I told you about, 2 of the 3, she's haunting their dreams. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I know it was kind of all over the place, but this is what I do. It's unrehearsed and it's a live thing. So I give you hiccups and all. I give you warts and all when I do these types of readings. So I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are in this world. Remember, every single day is a gift. Use your time wisely, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.